vacation road trip all the way to Orlando.
There's all sorts of new things, new theme parks.
Every summer they come up with these.
Sean Daly, I believe, has been there for 2 years now, studying closely everything, gathering information. He's back from his trip, where he's still there, but he's reporting on it right now.
Good job.
That's right, guys. All over the place this week, all over this great city of Orlando. We also checked out SeaWorld, where they have Antarctica Empire of the Penguin. It's the largest expansion in the park's history. It's a ride, it's an exhibit, it has furry critters, and it's 30 degrees. Check it out. What's the verdict? What'd you think about the ride?
It was really fun.
Yeah, were you scared a little bit?
No.
Did you do wild or mild?
Wild.
The big ticket item is Empire of the Penguin, the new ride. This is state of the art.
Yeah, Empire of the Penguin is the new ride technology that was developed specifically for this attraction. The wild attraction is really geared to really appeal to a 7- and 9-year-old child. And the mild really allows our guests that don't want to really embark on any sort of ride motion, they can still move through all the show scenes and the whole experience and end up in the colony of penguins alongside of their other family members that may have chosen a wild experience. But yet they don't get spun around or shooken up. We kind of turn that motion-based transport off, and we just let the vehicle move around the space.
That's probably better for Taylor here. He gets a little queasy. He gets a little, don't you? A little queasy. All right, so the ride tells the story of a little penguin, right, and his journey.
Yeah, we actually meet Puck. He is born in extreme circumstances during the beginning of a blizzard, and so he's the last chick to hatch, and he's born, and we follow him to seek shelter from the storm, and that begins our journey into Puck's world.
You know, the queue is really cool. The ride is fantastic, but what happens when you get off the ride? That's like the big finish.
There's no better finale to a theme park experience than actually your ride moving into 30-degree temperature, the door simply opening, and you take 2 steps inside of a penguin habitat.
Almost 250 penguins in there. Is it 4 different species?
4 species. We have Adelie, king, rockhopper, and gentoo penguins. It is 30 degrees inside, and the penguins may splash you. That is the kids' favorite thing to do, is get splashed by a penguin now in Antarctica.
Yeah, I tell you, the coolest thing about Antarctica is how they get you from 90 degrees, 60 degrees, 40 degrees, 30 degrees, and it's all pretty seamless. Also, that ride system, it's like curling. What do they call those, John? You're into curling. What are those, pots? It's like you spin around, they have these sensors. It's very cool. Hey, not far from SeaWorld is Fun Spot America, where we are now. This is Mark Brisson from Fun Spot. And Frank, show that gentleman over there underneath White Lightning, their new roller coaster here. He is searching for parts of Frank's camera, because Frank was all tough, and we came down that hill right there on White Lightning, like, oh, it's not that fast. And then Frank's like, oh, mama, no! And his camera went flying, and now we have people looking for it all over there. Anyway, Mark, that's a great coaster. We're about to try this one here. This is Freedom Flyer. You guys have done $25 million in new work?
$25 million. This is a big expansion for a locally owned and family-owned park. In fact, Chuck is the owner's son-in-law. We've got a lot of people.
The owner's son-in-law searching for Frank's camera. Look, Frank had it mounted on that show.
He did.
No camera. Yeah.
We try and provide great customer service, whether it's looking for lost parts or just making sure you have a great experience on our multi-level go-kart tracks, our bumper cars, and now we got 2 new coasters and a sky coaster.
It really
Exciting.
is. It's a beautiful park here. It's very wide open spaces, very, very clean. You know, I've driven by the fun spots a lot on International Drive, and I've never stopped in. I'm sorry. Don't be offended. But this is fantastic. I'm going to bring the junior dailies here. They'll love it.
They will. We've got great rides for preschoolers. We've got great rides for kids.
And
it's
pricing,
wonderful.
really quick. Tell us about the pricing.
We're free admission, so grandma comes, she's not going to do anything, she's free. You want pay per ride, it's $3 a ride, $6 a ride, $9 a ride, or for $39.95, you get all day, all the coasters.
$39.95, that's too cheap, Mark.
Free parking, too. Free Wi-Fi. You're not going to be dropping too much
free stuff. You're giving it away. You're giving it away. Anyway, check out Fun Spot America. It's really fun. We'll keep looking for Frank's camera. Also, all that SeaWorld stuff, Disney, go to abcactionnews.com for all your theme park information.
I sure hope they find Frank's camera,
I do
because that's
too.
going to be fantastic footage.
Frank has to go
Seriously.
shoot with us next week, so they better find his camera.
They better find it.
How was he shooting the live shot?
It was probably a little
I
GoPro
think he was talking
that
about his little camera. Well, when we come back, 5 things happening today.